Heyo, welcome to this video, and if you're new, my name is June, and I'm an artist person. So right now you're watching a sketch. I don't know what I'm sketching right now because I'm recording this before I'm filming, so you're watching a sketch probably. In all honesty, I kinda, forgot about this channel because it's not my personal account that I use for YouTube every day, so I never saw any of the notifications. So if you subscribed and commented on the last video, thank you. Today's topic is gonna be about sketching. Now this is very relevant for me right now because I'm way too busy to do an actual art piece nowadays, so I just sketch everywhere that I can sketch, like blank piece of paper, on my schoolwork, in my actual sketchbook. What I'm trying to say here is if you're too busy to do actual art, sketching is actually really, really good for you. Sketching pretty much equals improvement. You're not gonna improve your art just by doing big art pieces again and again because you don't have a foundation to build upon if you're just gonna go out and buy a canvas and splash some paint on it. It really develops your style, and even some mindless sketching can at least stimulate your brain, not really improve your style, but sketching is better than not sketching at all. If you really like doodling, it's not a bad investment to go for a notebook that you like and would use a lot. I mean, you don't even have to use it a lot because a lot of sketchbooks are really cheap. The one that I'm using right now in the video is my old Strathmore that was like $1 and someone gave it to me for Christmas. My watercolor sketchbook is a Canson, and my daily sketchbook is a multimedia Moleskine, and I got a new one but I don't know the brand and I'm too lazy to get it right now. So let's move on to some sketching tips. I'm obviously not an expert, like I'm a freaking high schooler, but I have to say that you have to be adventurous in your sketching if you want to improve. If you're like a mindless sketcher like me sometimes, I mean, it's fine if you draw the same eye over and over again. At least you'll improve in drawing eyes. But if you want to be a good drawer, a good artist, you have to do little mannequins or different landscapes and stuff. So I suggest to be very adventurous and very well-rounded in your drawing stuffs. There's also things like the tools that you use, and by tools I mean if you're gonna use a mechanical pencil versus a normal pencil, or if you're gonna use some pens, some microns. And personally, I really like using just anything, really. I like pen sketches, I like mechanical pencil sketches, I like normal pencil sketches. Although I don't really like coloring my sketches just because I feel like I always ruin them if I color them in. So, it's pretty much your taste, but I personally like having no colored sketches unless, I wash them with watercolor. There's also no color pencils. I think they're made not to show up on camera. I usually use it as an aesthetic. If you're wondering what a no color pencil is, well, mine is just like a light blue color that I use for aesthetic purposes, and it's from Staedtler. I don't know how to say it, but it's an option if you like the aesthetic of it. I have a picture on my Instagram of me using my no colored pencil. I think I lost it. So there's also the matter of knowing what you're gonna sketch. Now this is, a matter of taste. If you like doing landscapes or, drawing people and cartoony characters, you want to focus on what you really like and what you plan on making some art about, post it on your Instagram, post it on your Tumblr, post it on Snapchat, I don't know, and figure out what you like to draw. I like to draw people and I like to be inspired by other styles. Although when I was younger, I really liked drawing gardens and my neighborhood because I like drawing what I see. But nowadays I just draw what I think about. Some tips for that is to take a sketchbook to places that inspire you. So, go to a really aesthetic place. You don't have to draw the actual place, but you can just, revel in its greatness and draw whatever you want. And lastly, although I probably should have mentioned this earlier, you want to decide if you want to be able to show this sketchbook to people or you don't want to show the sketchbook to people. If you like doing, both kind of sketches, like if you like doing really pretty sketches, but you also like to do yaoi sketches, I highly suggest that you do not mix those two together if you don't want people to see one or the other. So that's a little, side tip. It doesn't really matter if you're not going to show anybody, because you still want to have quality sketches that you're going to be proud of and you're going to look back to and be like, it was pretty good. And I guess that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below any more topics that you want me to talk about. And yeah, have a great day.